I got all my sisters with me. Good morning, folks. Wakey, wakey. Welcome back to the show. Just Cruise Director Cole and
Rafael, your assistant cruise director.
yes, Josie has lost a little bit of her voice today, so she is not filming with us because we decided to let her go and rest. Now, today is the final show, and Josie did ask us to say thank you so much for tuning in and watching her. And she will miss all of you that have supported her singing, and for her putting up with two boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna miss me as well.
She's going to miss you as well. Look, folks, we have come to our final lecture. It is the final day with you here with us on board, and we want to make sure you get out there and enjoy everything. It has been a full-on voyage. We've had lots of incredible entertainment, whether it was Tom Frenick, all the way at the beginning of the cruise. Sam Damaris, comedian, doing 2 shows. Ashley Rose Smith, 3 incredible production shows, because tonight is another production show for them as well. Lots still to go on, folks, but we hope you reminisce game shows with this incredible team all throughout the onboard activities with them, the daytime activities with this team, but not just my team. I just think the crew in general on this ship, they're so friendly, they're so out there, but they are to me, and I think they are to our guests as well. I like to call them a 10 out of 10 crew. I do. What do you? 10 out of 10. Well, you think you're 11 out of 10.
No, but actually they are a lot of hard workers. I mean, we are all hard working here for you, but you know, there's people that work really, really hard, like in the restaurant, the galley, the bar.
The people that you don't see on board, and I wish that I could bring them out. There is a way for you to see them today and go behind the scenes, so we'll jump straight into that. But there's people that do the hard jobs behind the scenes, cleaning dishes. We eat, all of us guests, plate upon 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 plate of food, just non-stop eating, and each of those is a brand new plate, cutlery, dishes, cups, all of the above. And there is a team of galley stewards that are down there cleaning every single plate, every single bit of cutlery. It is insane. I don't know how they do it. So shout out to them and shout out to the crew and to all our guests. Now that I think of it, if you would like to go and you would like to recognize the crew for their hard work on board, you can do it through one way. There's 2 ways, but the one main way, one way is tipping, but the main way, and this is the biggest way, is at the end of the cruise. And I don't like to be one of those cruise directors that forces your opinion or forces you to do anything, but I will ask this of you. You will receive a survey at the end of the cruise, and if in the survey you can nominate 5 crew members for commendations. So after you nominate Brad Pitt over here, and after you nominate anyone else, so you
Alex from International Cafe,
or it could be the captain, Steve Lewis. It could be anyone from right from the very top all the way to the bottom. You can put them in for your accommodation. You can write what they did what they did to go above and beyond for you. And we like to honor them. As I said in the show last night, we will honor them through whether it's recognizing them for promotion, whether it's cash bonuses through the Employee of the Month program, whether it is a night in a guest stateroom. Ooh, they can pick any guest that they want as well. True. And then also nights and days off, because those are very important for us on board, and it's a great way to reward those that go above and beyond. So please let us know which of them went, and also any feedback as well. If there's anything you enjoyed for us as well, it's great to let us know things that went well for you, so we can go back to the office and say, this is what went well, this is what is working on board. Please give me a bigger budget. Please give me $3 million to make a big party. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. But please recognize your crew that will go above and beyond, coming from so many different nations to serve you here on board your well-deserved vacation.
And I think that's the best way to retrieve the love that we give to you. That's the best way.
We
That's
love
the best
you.
way.
We love you.
Wow.
We really do. Right, what's going on today? Here are my top tips and highlights for all of you today. At 10:30 a.m., we've got the culinary demonstration and galley tour. It's a huge highlight. It really is. We'll get the executive chef and director of restaurant operations on stage. They will do a cooking demonstration for you, and then we will take you backstage into the galley.
Oof, nice.
It is a lot of fun, so don't miss it. Come along and get involved and see what it's like behind the scenes, because you're going to go into the galley. We're going to give you an apron. We've got a whole bunch of dirty dishes that need cleaning. You're going to clean them while you're in there as well. I'm just kidding. I'm not being serious.
But yeah, kind of. Anyway.
Right, so there's that. Don't forget you've got your normal Tai Chi, your last Tai Chi, your last Zumba, your last morning trivia. I say the last because it's just so sad. This is the worst day of the cruise when we say goodbye to everyone.
Yeah, guys, but you have to admit something. We had fun. We had a lot of fun.
We
had
did
a lot of fun.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The weather has been actually pretty decent. It rained a little bit in Ketchikan, but the sun came out through most of the day. In Prince Rupert, the sun came out for our sail away as well, and I couldn't be more happy about that.
And the best thing of all was, guys, I stayed 3 more days with you.
Yes, and
Until the end of the voyage.
Rafa's going to be here for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Forever
And then,
and ever and ever and ever and ever.
really, they kidnapped me. I'm okay.
Well, I have
I'm okay
kidnapped
here.
him. That's okay. You're going to be staying here till September 26th.
Oh, very
Because
good.
that's when I finish my contract.
Oh, yeah, I'm kidnapped. I'm officially
You're fine?
kidnapped. No.
That's fine. Do you think Venezuela will miss you?
No. No.
There you go. Nothing better to do. Raphael will be staying here with me. Right, 11:30 a.m. Your last enrichment, the plant life of Alaska. The last one.
Say last again?
I'm going to keep saying the last for everything because it is the last of everything. 1 p.m. The last and also the first Ultimate Sports Trivia. It is the first, but it is the final as well. If you love your sports, come along. We'll take you through. I believe Mark hosts the Ultimate Sports Trivia. He's very sporty. You know Mark? He does all the sports. He's a rugby player.
Oh, he had one. He has the body.
He's a rugby player. He was a professional footballer.
Like football, real football?
Yeah, real football. Sorry, American football.
Oh,
Not,
okay.
and soccer player, and also a professional tennis player. In fact, he actually taught Venus and Serena Williams everything they know.
Oh,
Incredible, right?
yeah.
You didn't know that, right?
Can you believe that?
You can't say that. We're trying to make Mark is the most qualified person to be doing this.
Yeah, of course.
We've got the 1:15, the pop choir final performance there as well. So for all those people that were in the pop choir, all our fellow guests, come along and support them because they are going to sing their little hearts out. Or
And
big hearts.
they have prepared like something beautiful for you guys.
They always prepare, and that's from Josie. She has really handcrafted. I mean, she's got a voice of the angel. Again, I am missing Josie. It's too much testosterone on the show today.
No.
I'm missing, but again, we got to let her rest her voice because that is a very prized asset.
Yeah, that actually is the only one with talent on the team.
Yes.
So,
We say that this show has no budget, no script,
and
no talent. However, when Josie joined the show, it just has no budget and no script,
No.
but has talent there.
But she's the one with the talent.
She is the one, not us.
No.
I mean, what talent do we have?
Oh. Okay. I can fall asleep any moment.
Oh, sleeping. I'm pretty good at sleeping.
Yeah,
as
I'm
well.
really good at that.
I get. How often do you sleep?
How often? Every
Yeah, what's
night.
your sleeping schedule? This has really gone off the rails. We're just.
Yeah, but I try to sleep at least 7 or 8 hours. Yeah, I force myself.
You force yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a different sleeping schedule then.
Like 2 hours, 3 hours?
No, I do. I sleep about 4 to 5 hours at night, and then I take an afternoon nap as well.
No.
Yeah.
I need at least 7
I'm a
straight
night
hours.
owl.
Well, but you need to sleep.
My body, I can't.
So your muscle recovering.
What muscles? Not yours. I was meaning me, but you.
Okay, you continue.
You took it really personally, right?
Yeah, of course. Continue.
All right, continue. Well, we've got the Alaskan salmon and wine tasting. This is a highlight from our food and beverage team as well. Ice carving demonstration, but the big game show of the afternoon, PG-16 3:30 p.m. It is game show, the Hollywood Pickups game show.
That's my favorite.
It is your favorite?
Yeah.
That is your favorite. It's the last time to come along and to witness my incredible onboard activities team put together a game show. Look, we had Tom Cruise was involved.
Yeah.
Natalie Portman. We had a budget of $3 million. Steven Spielberg and James Cameron got together to help direct this game show themselves. It was incredible. It's like a meeting of, in fact, ABBA got together to try and create a soundtrack for our game show, but unfortunately, they all missed the ship, and it just didn't. So
Couldn't make it, but
Raphael was crying his little heart out. He came to me. He was like, Cole, I don't want to leave this ship without doing one more game show for them. And I said, Raphael, it's okay. You guys will be the cast today.
okay.
That's how the story went, more or less.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
More or less. Right, folks, a lot going on in the...
But actually, Brad Pitt told me to take his part.
Anyway, folks, lots going on during the day. Enjoy your final day. Get out there. Go through those onboard activities. Go and enjoy get involved in all of them. Your daytime events. Go out there. Any parties that you've got going. Get in there involved. Look, we'll be right back. Coming up next, we're going to do a very serious segment with our guest services director as she takes you through the disembarkation process. I'll give you some tips, some tricks, because some people do need to learn these tips and tricks. Trust me, otherwise it will spell disaster. So stay tuned for that. We'll have more Wake Show coming up right after this. Welcome back to the show, folks. Now, it is sad days when we have to say goodbye to you. It's awful. We hate it. We hate this moment, but we want to make sure that we give you the best information on how to make your disembarkation process as seamless as possible. And I can't think of anyone better to do this than the guest services director herself, Maria. Maria, welcome to our public service announcement.
Hello everyone.
Hello everyone. Right, let's dive into it because I know the guests are already starting to receive this information in their staterooms. So let's go over all the important bits of information and then the top tips and things to not forget.
That is correct. Okay, so I'll start from the beginning. So when you pack your luggage, when you're ready on the day before San Francisco, you have to put your luggage outside before 9 o'clock.
Let's recap that. Luggage must be packed and outside of your stateroom before 9 p.m.
That is correct. Check.
Because anything left behind, we get free reign. Right? We get to walk down the hallways and pick out any clothing that
whatever
we like.
Yes. That is correct, yes.
Right.
Then very important tip how to pack. So please do not forget to leave out any clothes for the next day, any shoes, and very, very important, your passport. Okay? Passport.
And wallets and anything.
Important documents and valuables.
Anything that you need. The amount of times on a turnaround day that we have walked out and seen people trying to leave and disembark the ship in bathrobes and slippers because they forgot to pack their clothes. Folks, make sure you pack your airplane or travel clothing in your carry-on bag and not in your one that we take and check in.
That is correct, yes.
Otherwise, we're going to lose a lot of bathrobes.
So for those guests that are putting their luggage outside the cabin, we have issued you with these luggage tags or other colors, depending on your arrangements, transfers, independent arrangements, and all that. So you have to put one of these tags outside your luggage, so it's easily identified by color and number. And then for your easy identification, you just take the little corner and you keep it for you, so easy for you to know what color and number do you have the next day when you collect your luggage after disembarking, after passing immigration in the terminal.
Yes, absolutely. Keep that. And even when you're going, which we're going to talk about lounges in a moment, even when you're going to the lounge, make sure that you do keep this so you can remember what color luggage you have and you're not going, looking at the list going, oh my, I have no idea.
All right, very important. For those other guests that are not putting their luggage outside and decided to do the walk-off or the self-assist, they will be receiving these little cards that you also have to carry them with you as you disembark. And in this case, you will not put your luggage outside your cabin. You carry it yourself and in this case, no assistance is provided, so you have to be able to do so. Also to note that when you get outside after immigration and you go down to disembark, to exit the terminal, the elevators will be available. There's usually a slight line there, a little delay, because only guests with an empty hand can use the escalators. If you have 2 pieces of luggage, for example, you have to use the elevator.
Yes.
Sometimes a little late.
Now, Maria, question. If the guests watch this early and they decide that they would like to be part of a walk-off group, is it possible to change from a colored tag to a walk-off group?
That is possible, or the other way around. So you just have to go on the day before we arrive to San Francisco and change it at the guest services desk. We'll be able to do that for you and give you either a luggage tag, either a walk-off card.
Now, another helpful tip, if there's anyone that have booked very tight flights, would you recommend taking the walk-off group?
I will recommend.
Yes. So
That
if
is
you are
correct.
able to, and you have got, look, we will never recommend booking a flight before midday, because it's always safer past midday. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But if you have booked a very tight one, we would recommend taking the walk-off group. You take your luggage and you can get off the ship as soon as your group has been called. Right.
Yes. So then, the morning of San Francisco, you are asked to leave your cabin by 8:30 in the morning, and then you are asked to meet in the lounges. So in the back of the disembarkation information they received in your cabin, they are the places where you need to meet. So the times listed are meeting times, not disembarkation times, and we'll call you by that order. Only in announcements locally, in the lounges that you are. There will be no public announcements around the ship. The announcements will be only in these lounges by the host of these lounges, that is usually Cole's team, one of the crew staff members, or from the Shore Excursions team. And they
highly trained ninjas.
They are.
They are.
And they will direct you to the gangway when we are ready for you. That is valid for the walk-offs and as well for the luggage. So when we call you out, if we have luggage to collect, we will only call you when the luggage is already available. If not, then you will be waiting on board, so in the comfort of the public lounges.
Yes, and this is very, very important to make sure you go by your meeting time, and for a few reasons. Number one, we don't want you lining up around the ship, aimlessly wandering around, waiting, not knowing what's going on. So when you're in a lounge, we can provide you with the most up-to-date information, which will make your disembarkation process a lot more at ease, we can say that. And also, I had something else, and it slipped my mind.
Well, I have a few. I can go ahead.
Yeah, go. While I remember.
So for our elite, platinum, and suite guests, you have a lounge for you, which is the Wheelhouse Bar on deck 7 in the front, and you are called ahead to disembark the ship, and then we'll follow by the guests that are on the other lounges waiting for their callers as well. Also for wheelchair assistance, if you require wheelchair assistance, you need to meet in the Crewner's Bar on deck 7 midship, and you will be also taken outside as per the order of the luggage tags. So instead of meeting in the lounge that is listed here, you will meet at the same time in the Crewner's Bar on deck 7, and will provide wheelchair assistance.
Absolutely. The other thing I was going to say, the reason why the lounges are so helpful is we want to avoid congestion at the gangways. We want a smooth flow off the ship. So any way that we can make your process easier, that's how we do it. So please go to your lounges and relax there, take a seat, sit down, and just enjoy the last moments on board, reminisce in what it was an amazing trip north to Alaska. Right.
Then I just have a little note for our guests in transit, so the ones that will stay with us for our next voyage. Their meeting place, if you do not wish to go ashore to visit San Francisco, you can remain on board until the time that we ask you to meet in the Explorer's Lounge, and we'll take you outside to go ahead with the immigration procedures. So nobody can stay on board. We need to achieve what we call technically a zero count, so no guests can remain on board, so then we have clearance to start the next embarkation. And for those guests, they will be having this card with you, and you just have to carry with you your medallion, your passport, and you also sort it.
It's not the ship. We're not trying to make your lives difficult.
No, exactly.
It's a requirement of Customs and Border Protection that we bring the ship down to 0, and then we'll load you back on as soon as possible.
Yes.
Right. Any other information? It
I
looks
think
like we've
it's
got a lot.
almost everything. So account settlement and credit cards. If you have any queries, it's at the guest services desk. Although you receive a folio in your cabin in the morning of San Francisco. Breakfast is open. Is listed the schedule here as well. Photo gallery is available. Confiscated items you find them at the gangway with our security staff. And I think that's about it for now.
Look, folks, if you've got any further questions, you can always re-watch the Soul Secrets
Correct,
again,
yes.
or you can contact the guest services desk via crew call chat, or go visit them on our final day at sea, or anytime that the guest services desk is available to you. So look, Maria, your last words for our guests that are disembarking.
Well, I'd like to thank you very much for cruising with us. I hope you had a great time on board the Ruby Princess on this North to Alaska journey, and we hope to see you on board very soon on the Ruby or on any another Princess ship.
Well said, I can't say it any better than that. Look, folks, we'll go to a quick break right now. We'll have more Wake Show coming up right after this. We are family. Have you noticed that I don't know any lyrics to any song?
Yeah,
I know like one line. I almost don't know the words.
But the difference, I don't know them either, but the difference is you have to pretend that you know.
I know.
I don't pretend.
But when you got a microphone on the capture your words, I don't know. Look, folks, I do apologize all cruise long for not knowing any lyrics to any song whatsoever. Even the North to Alaska song, I don't know the lyrics.
I don't even know.
North
To
to Alabama.
No.
Right.
Guys, stop.
What?
Nothing.
You just made that very dramatic. You stopped us for no reason.
Yeah.
It's okay. Look, folks, it is the final time we get to read what you have written, and we've got the mascot, our Kiwi mascot, which Raphael called ugly before we started the show, which was very offensive to me. And then we're going to go into your final write-ins, and we do apologize if there's any write-ins we missed, because we've got a lot here.
Yeah, there's like 200.
But we do film the show slightly in advance. So if any come in after we've filmed, we do apologize. Right, a huge night of evening activities and entertainment. An incredible night, actually. 6:15 p.m. We've got the NASA challenge in the Club Fusion. Do you have what it takes to survive on the moon? That's all I'm going to say about that. But do you consider yourself a NASA protege? We'll find out. At 7:30, we've got music trivia. That's Australian for trivia. Music trivia party songs at 7:30 p.m. in the Explorers Lounge there. 7:30 p.m. we've got 2 showings and 9:30 of production show Colours of the World, your final production show with our onboard Ruby Princess singers and dancers.
I like that one. That's one of my favorites.
My favorite section is the Brazilian section.
Yeah.
They shake a lot.
I
They
like
us. They
the
shake a lot.
Argentinian one.
The Argentinian.
Yeah.
Also the dun, 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 dun,
You have to go, guys. You know what I'm talking about.
It's a high energy choreographic piece that takes you on a journey around some of Princess's different ports of call and the style of dance that they do in those countries. Yeah. I summarized that pretty well, I think. Yeah, good job. High five. Yeah. Right. 8:30 p.m. Piazza Showcase with farewell flags, folks. As this is the final goodbye, and all the crew wants to say goodbye, and we all are feeling sad. So come along and say goodbye to all of us. We're going to come along. We're going to bring out everyone from every walk of life on board, whether it's the galley, guest services, shore excursions, entertainment, casino, shops, spa, the bridge, guest services, everyone, engine. We're all going to come out. We're all going to say goodbye to you. We're going to have a good old-fashioned sing-along. And then straight after that, we will have the Shoot the Shopper raffle, where we'll give away the $1,000 for all those people that have been spending in the shops. I spend money in the shops this cruise as well. I'm in to win too. Right, we've got 8:30 p.m. showtime. The Man in Black with Brian J. Berta. You would have seen Brian J. Berta in Magic to Do. He is in his one-man show in the Explorers Lounge. Go along and enjoy that. In the Piazza at 9 till 10 p.m. we've got I love the name of this party, the Rocket Till We Dock It party in the Piazza. That will be taking place from 9 till 10. Join Topaz, an incredible band, as we party all the way to the late hours of the night of 10 p.m.
Yeah.
That is late. That's past my bedtime. Spotlight karaoke taking place. Musical bingo, your game show for the evening at 9:30 p.m. And then, of course, DJ Avenida wants to say goodbye as well as he is spinning his hits up there. And make sure you go say goodbye to him because he doesn't want to leave let you guys go without saying goodbye. He's very emotional. He will cry if you don't say goodbye to him.
And guys, something that you cannot do tomorrow, today, it's sleep, guys. You can sleep at home.
You can sleep on the plane.
Yeah. So you wake up early and you make Tai Chi and you will go into bed at, I don't know, maybe 12?
2 a.m.
2 a.m.?
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
After DJ Abuelito finish, guys, because you can sleep at home. You have to enjoy your last day of your cruise.
Absolutely. Get in there and enjoy every moment. Right, here are our last write-ins. Wishing my love a happy 47th wedding anniversary from Ron. Thank you, Ron, for writing on in.
And Rafa wrote, Rafa, I'm so glad you are still here. Oh, stop.
Oh, here's a new one. Hello, Cole. For the next Did You Know for Prince Rupert, you should add this fact in. The walnut in Prince Rupert is actually the smallest walnut in all of Canada. The residents call it Small Mart.
I didn't know that.
That is
That's
so cool.
one.
Info learned from the tour guide. Thank you. That got us all excited. Right.
Okay. Best cruise directors ever. Actually, he's the only cruise director. I'm his assistant. Yeah. Thank you, R249.
Thank you. How long have each of you been living, working, based out of the United States? Me, 5 years. You?
I worked 3 years, then I go back home, then I have like 4 or 5 months.
5 months?
Yeah.
Oh, look at
I
that.
just came back. Yeah.
Next one is.
Have you seen the pineapple shirt people?
Yes, I love them. I love their shirts. I like them. They're really nice people too.
Yeah.
I like them. I see them all as I walk around deck 6 going towards the piazza, and I give them all high fives.
Okay.
Can you tell us about your love lives? If you are in relationships, is it hard to maintain while cruising? Thank you, Lauren, for writing in on this one. Raphael, you want to explain your love life?
No. Actually, guys, I'm Latino. I have a lot of love to give, so yeah.
That's exactly what my ex said as well.
Yeah.
I'm Latino. I've got a lot of love to give.
Anyway, yeah, that's the point.
I am in a relationship for the past year to a lovely South African. Currently on the Discovery Princess. It is difficult. Look, you get used to the love lives at sea. You make it work as best as possible, and you just hope, you cross your fingers that you'll get sent to the same ships together. When you're in a relationship for a long period of time, you can companion link, which will hopefully align your contract so you can spend time on board together and live and work together.
But while you're going higher, like in position, it's more difficult because there's only one. For example, there's only one cruise director in every ship, so it's harder.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's all a balancing game, and all you can do is just beg the office. please send us together. But sometimes, maybe you spend too much time together.
Oh yeah.
Please send me someone.
And guys, if you fight, you have to stick together the rest of the contract.
Yes, absolutely. Someone will be sleeping on the couch.
Okay, here they're asking you, Cole, what is your dream Broadway role?
My dream Broadway role. These are very interesting questions.
Yeah.
Is the MC from Cabaret.
Really?
For those that know, it's a very weird role, but I think I would love it. Okay, great. Why does Josie wear 23?
I have no idea.
There was a reason.
Yeah.
There is a reason. If you see her and she's got her voice back, otherwise she's going to have to scribble it on a piece of paper. She will let you know.
Otherwise, it's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
There is a reason. I know there is.
Yeah, of course.
She's 24 now, I think.
So
maybe...
someone, let me see. Amy bought their Teen Tans.
Oh, good.
She's looking forward to trying them.
Wonderful. Thank you, Amy. They're amazing. Joke. Why do fish swim in salt water?
Huh?
Why do fish swim in salt water?
I don't know.
Because pepper makes them sneeze. Thank you, Joselito.
Oh, Joselito, come on. Anyway, Cole, oh my gosh. You are the best cruise director I have had. Thanks for an amazing week.
Love you. I do. I really
You're not
do.
going to stop lying. Anyway, next.
Right, the Pineapple Crew write in. Thank you, Pineapple Crew. Goodbye to my favorite crew. You'll forever be in our hearts. We love you, and especially love you, Raphael.
No. Hi, Cole. Give us your best American accent.
Hello.
Hello.
Cal-
Try to read this one.
California,
Try to read this one.
water, circle,
It's a very bad American.
circle. Rafa, what is with that ring on your finger? Are you married?
No, I'm
It's-
not married.
Did you
I'm
know
in school.
Javier and Rafa both
Yeah.
have the same rings? They bought them for each other, and
Yeah.
they wear them on their wedding rings.
Yes,
it's a
we have
running
a
joke on the
bromance.
inside.
We have a bromance.
They really do.
Yeah, we do.
That's what I hear outside my cabin at night time. Bromance. Sound a lot like kissing, but we'll go with bromance. Right.
Anyway, dear everyone reading, I hope you see this. I'm glad Rafa's here. And question, do you enjoy your job you have? Do you enjoy your job?
I love my job. This is a one-in-a-lifetime job. It is very unique. There's no land-based equivalent for this job. It is intense. It is full-on, but it's very rewarding seeing you guys smile and have fun and laugh at some stupid jokes that we make.
You know. And last, and I want to be on your show, on one of your shows.
You just have to see us filming, and you can do it. Look,
That's Megan.
It is super hard to put out a schedule for the Wake Show because things change instantly. It's not
Yeah.
just me and Raphael and Josie on the show. It's also guests. It's also our wonderful broadcast team. Give them away, broadcast team. They're our producers that also film. So we have to fit in multiple people's schedule. In fact, it is a lot of work
It's
to
a
get
production show. I mean,
a full-on production show
Yeah.
just to get all of us in the same room to film one, let alone every single day of the week. Right, next one. How old is Javier and is he single?
he is single and he's 28.
Says he's 28.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, look at that. He's got the same age as me.
Cool. Thank you for telling us about Teen Tams. They are delicious.
Yeah, great.
Too bad you couldn't get any. Anyway, he has a lot, guys. He has a lot.
I have a lot. Many I've collated over time. Plus, I can get them at home because they're from my country.
And plus, he promised he's going back to the gym, so he can, he has to control
Yeah, I
the
promise.
amount of
Raphael.
Teen Tams.
I promise. Right, what is your favorite food on the ship?
Teen Tams.
Tim Tams.
No, actually, I love the cheesecake. Yeah.
Cheesecake.
I used to be in a band called Missing Cat. You probably saw our posters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Someone writes in, Cole, we love your profile picture on your private Instagram. We'll just keep that a secret then.
That's good.
Cole, are you single? No, I've answered.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, someone's really wanting to get in the crew.
Oh my God.
No, I'm not. And finally, this one, is it challenging for those in the crew that have fake values that conflict with that culture? No, everyone signs on for a job. They know what they're signing up to. No one is ever forced to be here. The job is laid out before them, before they join, and they willingly come on board, and they really want you to have a good time. It's your vacation. They want you to have a party. They want to serve you drinks. But for their faith and culture, we also provide worship services and other things for them behind the scenes as well, and whatever that they may need to make sure that their life is also as satisfying and fulfilling.
Also, food. There's like specific food.
Specific foods.
And also, we celebrate our Independence Days. Like, for
Yeah.
example, like a few days ago was the Argentina Independence Day.
and we were all Argentinian then.
Yeah, we were all Argentina. We made a party and stuff. So, yeah, guys.
Right. And on that note, folks, that concludes our final wait show. We're done. It's over.
Except for the last,
This is. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. Here we go. Folks, thank you so much for joining us here on board the beautiful Ruby Princess as we set sail north to Alaska and then back to south to San Francisco. We have enjoyed entertaining you this cruise throughout our onboard activities, our daytime activities, our evening events and parties. All the crew are going to miss you. You're part of our family forever and always, whether you like it or not.
For me, guys, I'm so glad to be here with you, to have stayed with you guys. We had a lot of fun, and you know what, guys? know what, guys? Remember what we told you before. The best way to retrieve your love is, writing a comment. Let us know what you like, what you love, and to keep doing it for the next voyage. Yeah.
Time to say goodbye. Folks, it's been an absolute pleasure to be your cruise director this cruise. You've been phenomenal. You've brought the energy, you brought the weather, you brought the fun, and that's all I can ask for. I hope to see you again soon. So from my language to you, Kaki te anoa matiwa, which means bye for now, and we'll see you again soon on one of our beautiful ships. And from your language, ciao, ciao. Folks, there will be no more Wait Show coming up right after this.